Hello, welcome back to more Hunter. He's a little close up in this. He's a little close up in this shot. This is about anime conventions, and I'm gonna say it. I have been to an anime convention. Rude. I have been to an anime convention once. Back in Australia, there was an anime convention called Supernova. I've been to that once. It's where I got my replica Master Sword. That's actually pretty nice. I have it sitting right next to my desk because safety. In case someone breaks in. I don't have a gun. Don't have a pew. And it was actually not too bad. I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, Twitch chat, say hi to YouTube as you have already been doing. YouTube, thank you for joining us. And let's see what Hunter's got for us.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Come
Good.
now, because today we're talking about anime conventions.
Whoa.
All over my feed lately, a lot. I think Anime Expo just happened at the time of this recording, and I keep seeing all sorts of depraved things at Anime Expo. You know what's weird though is you'd think that I would say a lot of it this time though is coming from the ladies. Nowadays,
really?
Anime is more mainstream than ever, and as you would expect, this means conventions catering to the fandoms are drawing bigger and bigger swarms of attendees. Here, a passionate fan can go to panels, see early screenings of upcoming anime, meet
Princess
Mononoke, and take part in all sorts of events.
Studio Ghibli.
Some of them being downright deplorable. Is it a fandom? I mean, I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What? I mean, some of this stuff, man, it's just it's downright almost prostitution. If I'm a fan of a prostitute and I buy a prostitute, have sex with her, and I go to like a I mean, am I just a fan of prostitutes?
I'm pretty sure that stuff already exists. I can't say for certain, but I'm pretty sure there's adult expos already exist. We are the red episode. I have no idea. I will say though, I will probably never go to an anime convention again. Well, an anime convention period, like one that is purely for anime, because that shit terrifies. I'll probably never go to any convention, honestly, because I don't leave my house. So, and shit probably ain't happening. Sorry.
Yeah, if you go to the...
Some of this...
Also, I was going to say it before, but I forgot. I still think that anime is filled with normies. The anime community is filled with way too many normies. Like, the people that have only watched the big ones that everyone talks about, so like Cyberpunk Edge Runners, if you... Well, I guess if we count that because it is anime, but like Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, Dragon Ball, what are the other ones? Like Chainsaw Man, I guess. My Hero, especially My Hero Academia, like, you know, the ones that everyone knows, but you don't hear anyone, those same peoples don't talk about. Dragon Ball is not fucking niche, Tug. Shut the fuck up. Dragon Ball is the most well-known shit ever. Everybody knows about Dragon Ball. That is a fucking lie. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, you never hear people talk about like the smaller ones, the little bit more obscure ones. Like, when was the last time you heard someone talk about Van Dread, Trigun, Erased, which I talk about all the time because I fucking love Erased. What is another good one that I've seen? I haven't seen it, but Ranma 1/2. Like, there's so many that you never hear anyone talk about because the normies have come in, diluted the community, only know the basic ones. I feel like, you know, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I sound like a Redditor. Never mind.
If you go to the...
Some of this...
I don't know what happened. That was weird.
Yeah, it gets pretty sexual.
Because usually, and once again, I'm talking about the ladies here. Some of the girls here, and it's
because they can make money off
it.
With
them, they wait in line, and they like oogle. We're getting to that though, right? Because usually, what happens is at these conventions, we've been to one or two, specifically anime cons, and usually you see a lot of gray sweatpants with, or maybe some stains down there.
Oh god,
like,
not the gray sweatpants
or something
stains.
Like that. It can be a lot of drippage, if you know what I'm saying. But however, there's an unfortunate stereotype that every online fandom has, that anime fans have as well, which is, you know, being sweaty gooners, cringe lords, that make a more casual anime fan feel completely out of place.
Hold on. I have a meme for this. I can be your angel or your devil. This is actually Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps. This is actually Aaron. In both images, it's Aaron. From what I remember, at least. But he has talked about this before. and it is the quintessential anime shit, or anime fandom shit post. I love it. Oh my god, Aaron, you're great. I am not Aaron. Don't talk to me in my aura des edits like that, Hunter. Oh god, if someone made aura edits of me, I would probably start pissing, shitting, and crying.
Because they're smelly and all the other kinds of things that come with a person that just doesn't know how to be in social environments. Isn't that right, Nick?
That's me.
Everybody.
That's why I don't go outside and I'm a VTuber.
Not just specific, so don't fucking get mad at me. Although I will say girls.
Oh god, could you imagine the VTuber community? I guess it also does depend on which VTubers community you're talking about as well. Guys, wash your balls.
Reel it in a little bit this time. Most people can accept that this is just a small part of a larger fan base, but unfortunately, a convention is where you see more of these quirky fans congregate together. There are all sorts of wild stories that take place surrounding anime conventions, from occasional degenerate attendee to wild after parties where people solicit fetishistic.
Keep your fetishes to the bedroom. If it's out in public, I have the right to make fun of you. Simple as that.
I don't know. They're bound and fucking throw up or come on each other. It's one of those things.
You don't have balls, wash your other bits then.
When we talk about anime conventions, what I find interesting a lot of the time is, and this is just me, this is me just observing what I see on my Instagram or on other social media, YouTube, and just the Japanese culture as we know it is, it's all just a lot of, it just feels a lot like porn.
Yeah,
almost
it always turns into it.
There's prints of other stuff, but when I see like, look at my haul, usually it's because something, the three bigs are it's rare, it's cute, or it's hot.
Yep.
Is kind of what it seems like. That's the thing. And that's the thing, is there is a difference between being cute, I mean, squishy face, and hot, and it's like a woman bent over, her whole ass is up, there's like one piece of string blocking her ass.
Or it's like a dude with no shirt on and barely anything that you would call pants.
Hole and her pussy. There's no such thing as sexy. It's cute or it's hot.
I like my little tampon string coming out.
There could be one string.
My god. Shut the fuck up,
you see
Nick.
a tampon string come out? Netflix has the stinky anime girl right now.
I have seen so much shit about this anime and I don't get it. I've never seen it. I probably never will watch it, but I don't understand. From what I understand, it's just basically a cat girl failure. A cat girl failure. I don't get it. It's probably one of those slice of life animes. I don't like slice of life, and I don't really care for it, so I probably never will watch it, but I've seen it everywhere. Everyone has jumped on it. Also, while I'm paused, I just thought of something else that annoys me about the anime community. It's the anime LARPers. The anime enjoyer LARPers. And by the cosplay LARPers, I should say. And what I mean by that is the people that buy like the bodysuits off Amazon that just have like a PNG of a character's outfit and that's it. Or they get like a wig for a character and that's their cosplay instead of, cosplaying the character's design. Like, some characters, I get it, they're kind of hard or they have very generic outfits. Fine, that's whatever. But when it's just like, I'm wearing a Spider-Man bodysuit or like onesie or whatever, that's lazy. You are not a cosplayer. You're a wannabe cosplayer at that point, basically. Because cosplay itself is fucking awesome. If you've seen good cosplays, they are crazy cool. I've seen 40 like Space Marine cosplays. They are incredible. Like they actually wear stilts to be 7 foot tall. It's awesome. And there's some really, really, really good like character cosplayers where they actually like 3D print or handcraft or hand knit the pieces of a character's design outfit. And it looks so good. And I feel like lumping the people who just buy a character wig or buy an outfit or buy a set online or whatever, it's not the same. There's no craft in it. You're just buying the thing online so you can basically be perceived as someone who knows or who is in on it. The one that pisses me off most is the wig and the bodysuit. Those two bother me so much. Anyway.
Now?
She smokes, and I guess she takes a shit.
Yeah.
She has like a piece of shit with her cigarettes in it.
Is that cute?
What
they do
the
heroin.
fuck?
They shoot up heroin in the show.
So we're getting hot.
What is this
My girls
show?
have tread marks, and I am fucking out, dude. Being cringe is certainly not a crime. However, it can't be denied that the typical anime convention can be a bit overwhelming for those that are a little less experienced with the scene.
That right there, that's what I'm talking about. That shit, that's not cosplay. That is not cosplay. You bought a bodysuit on Amazon, wore it, and you claim it's cosplay. You are not cosplaying shit. That is the bare fucking minimum. That's not even bare minimum. That's just lazy. Granted, I mean, cosplay does come down to like money, but it's lazy. You could do no more than just buying a $15 suit on Amazon. Like, put a little more thought into it, at least. Please, I beg. It's such a craft, and I just don't want the craft to die. Yeah, it's a Halloween costume, but that is like, if you go out on Halloween in that, fine, whatever. But if you claim that as cosplay, that's not cosplay. That's a Halloween costume. The reason I'm so pedantic about this is because genuinely I see cosplay as a craft. There is some amazing fucking cosplays out there, and lumping in this shit with cosplay, yeah, no, it's an insult. It just doesn't match up, and it's so upsetting. Genuine question: can people show up to an anime convention without cosplay? Yeah, people do it all the time. Like, I mean, see this dude in the background here? He's not wearing anything. He's just in shirt and shorts. You don't have to cosplay. It's something people do because they have passion for the craft. Like they like cosplay. They have a craft cosplay, or it's like how they make their money or whatever. I just remembered there are some amazing, like really, really, really fucking good JoJo cosplayers. Yeah, this is the one that I found that looks like AI. Like it doesn't look right because of the face, but there are some really, really, really fucking good ones. Yeah, like this sort of shit. Look at this. They even got like the lines on the face. Like, this is cosplay. This is impressive. And this sort of shit you have to get handmade. Like, it's impressive. And that's why I don't want to lump in everything, like the bodysuit shit or the wigs, with just cosplay. I feel like this is impressive. Again, you got the lines for like the show. It's really good. And even this one, again, the lines. Like, this is craft. They took so much time and effort. Granted, it's a thumbnail. They could be edited, but still, like, it shows a craft. It shows passion and reverence for the thing you're cosplaying as. It's really cool, and I just don't want to see that diluted because it lessens the impact that people put into actual really, really good cosplay. It's the same thing with like actual medieval live action roleplay. Like, some people put a lot of time into like hand making at home their own like armors and shit, especially soft armors. Like, lumping in the wrong people with the actual craft, in my opinion, dilutes it and ruins it and puts a negative image in the minds of others. And I just don't want to see the craft be ruined because of people that don't have the same passion or don't care for it the same way being lumped in with them. I'm not trying to be elitist or gatekeeping. I just want to, it's my opinion, and I have a very strong, not care, what's the word I'm looking for? I was like, I have a very strong passion for the craft of cosplay itself, because it is really, really fucking cool. Passion isn't the right word, but it's the best word I can think of at the moment. Anyway, I've been yapping too much.
Which at the same time, I say, if you're not ready for it, get the fuck out of the way, because everyone else is what it seems like. If you go to an anime convention, what the hell is... What?
There's so many body pillows.
You went in, you're not ready yet, come back next year, is what I say. Because I would say anyone else could see the degeneracy from far away. It'd just be like,
oh yeah,
not for me.
If I saw anime figurines at an anime convention, I'd run the other way.
One time, you get to go out, you could be a super buff cosplaying guy and have a bunch of like stay-at-home moms come up and rub your abs.
Good.
The men should be like Gaston and the Disney Park.
Oh my god.
Do not touch me.
Why is it sticky? Shut the fuck up, Sean.
Gaston at Disney World is an unsung hero. Okay, no, go ahead. Nope. Go ahead. So good. One good example of this would be the various competitions held at these events. During one, attendees would line up at the mic to say, Oni-chan, to see who could do it the best. And when I say that this is for someone like myself, who is not into anime particularly much, this is like a knife through my heart.
Yeah. Is it true that cons smell bad? I have no idea. Probably though.
Going crazy.
There's one borderline mute. Who knows how old they are, girl.
They use the vibrations.
And they do it in like the really high pitched thing. And then it's a crowd of like preteens to teenagers losing their fucking mind.
Sometimes guys do it better than the girls, and they still freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would probably prefer
some
the Oni-chan
dudes
one
train
over
for the
guys
wrong
doing
things.
Like, the evil laugh.
Yeah, very.
Look, no matter what you do, if you do a anime villain laugh or just a villain laugh in general, anywhere that isn't a recording booth, you're gonna look stupid. You're gonna look cringe. There is no way to do that sort of thing without looking cool. The only reason it looks and sounds cool in shows and anime is because there's a lot more in the production. There's a character behind it. There's story behind it. When you're just doing it out in the open, it's like people doing the Joker laugh. It's just cringe.
Joker coded.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be, you know, like the big bad anime villain.
That's kind of.
Oh god, the light Yagami laugh.
How many people do you think themselves at anime convention?
D&D session is acceptable because it's D&D. You're doing RP. And again, there's production, there's thought, there's like lore, there's stuff going on outside of it other than just do the laugh. The light Yagami laugh. Oh, come on, I don't need to see the whole scene. Imagine doing this shit in front of 1,000 people. Personally, I prefer the dubs version. I just prefer dub in general. Is there a dub version? Oh, yeah, here we go. English dub. I think he nails the insanity a little bit better. Like, that shit in front of... If you watch someone do that, you'd be fucking laughing as well. Because it's just cringe. Granted, great scene. Death Note is awesome. The end part of the show after it happens, no spoilers. Everything after what happens in the show, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Everything after that just it sucks. And then the ending is pretty okay. If people think that's cool, they miss the point so bad. Oh yeah. People hold light Yagami some people hold light Yagami as like, this is one of the greatest good guys, one of the greatest protagonists ever, when in reality you should be saying, this is a giant piece of shit, he's a horrible fucking person, and he should be condemned as the scumbag he is. Because he's a horrible person. And that is the point. The entire point of the Death Note show, I'm going on so many different tangents. The entire point of the Death Note show is to show this progression of a incredibly egotistical man's journey from trying to do something actually kind of good into his depravity, into evil, and a megalomaniacal, egocentric dictator, really. Hate it when it happened. Honestly, it happening, I didn't mind. It's everything after it happening that I hated. Never watched Breaking Bad then? Oh, I will watch it if that is what happens, because I like that story. It is a really, really good... The reason Death Note is popular, I think, is popular for the wrong reasons. I like Death Note because the story is fucking fascinating. Yeah, he's a narcissist with a god complex. That's exactly what the story is trying to portray. And it does it really, really well. Again, I prefer the dub. I think the voice actor for the dub is really, really good. For Light in the dub is really, really good. Nails that, like, smart, always thinks he knows what's going on, smarmy, egocentric prick really, really well. Anyway, off topic. I'm going to cut that out. For the Emperor.
I just picture myself being in the back of that room, looking at the thing, going into a bathroom, and then just fucking killing myself.
I bet you a couple
God,
dads look at their
I don't blame
son
him.
sitting there in their maid outfit, cat maid outfit.
Yes.
Okay, but that's just base.
Actually, oh my god. Dad looking at his son.
Where the fuck did I go wrong?
The kid's looking at his dad. And his maid outfit. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Why did I birth this kid?
Yeah, you're finding that dad he hung a towel in the bathroom, hung himself.
Oh my god.
He has a bleach wall scroll, the thing wrapped around his neck, and he's just in the bathroom like,
Grabs the wires from the controller part of the convention, just wraps around his neck and
pulls it off,
twists
people
it.
get hyped and cheer like it's some sort of rap battle. One person in a cat maid outfit was so moved by a particular attendee's performance that they got on stage and began bowing towards
Oh my
her. If I saw my
God.
son run up and do that, I'd be like, I'm all for people having interest, right? Hi,
Yeah,
what am I trying to get at
absolutely.
here, Nick? I'm trying to even decipher my own thoughts. Am I just saying that I hope that he has this social awareness just to be like, this is all very amusing, but I won't hop up on stage and bow. I'll do it in my head. Or is it all performative to where it's just like, people are going to find this really funny and they're going to come out and be like, that was so funny when you hopped up on
Why did you
stage.
do
and
this to
bowed.
yourself?
Or is
Because
he
I
like,
thought it
I've
would
never
be
had a boner
sillier.
this hard. And see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Gray sweatpants with a little bit of dribble stains on the inside. Looks like a baby spit bib. That's the anime convention that I know, dude.
To be fair, I feel like at these conventions, it's it's fine to act that way because it's like this is what the convention's
Yeah, it's
for.
contained.
If my son was doing this out in the grocery store,
Oh, sure.
then
Yeah,
that's
that's where you just oh hey Jimmy, go get the milk from aisle 12, and then while you're at the checkout, and then you just check out and leave. I was trying to write some heretic things, but I understand. Yeah, it's very fair. Also, welcome in, by the way. Welcome in.
Sure.
scroll, the ninja scroll.
It's at a place to where it is quote unquote appropriate to do it, but it's still just the thing of, I mean, just because you're invited to the Thunderdome, do you have to participate?
Oh
in
my
the
god,
violence?
it's a Lucy cosplay.
You know what I mean? Can you not just
Actually,
watch
it's a pretty
it from
good Lucy
afar?
cosplay.
Hello, this video is brought to you by.
It's also another case of keep your fetish to yourself. If you're out in public, everyone reserves the right to make fun of you for it because you brought something that is meant to be private and done within the privacy of your own home out into public, and we have all rights to make fun of you for it. Or if it's a public fetish, go for it. Who cares? As long as people that don't consent to that public fetish do not have to witness it, it's fine. If you have some sort of exhibitionism fetish, cool, go for it. If you get caught, we have the right to make fun of you. However, do not make others that do not consent to your fetish be a part of it. For instance, if someone, like we saw with that Lucy cosplay, has a dog fetish type thing, and they're like, oh yeah, pet him. No, I don't consent to your fetish. I do not want to play a part of it. Just keep it to yourself. If it's out in public, we have the right to make fun of it. And do not involve those who do not consent. Remember, folks, consent is sexy.
Because many fans practice talking like their favorite characters, conventions will sometimes host straight-up voice actor auditions, during which people pour their
Voice
heart and
actor
soul into screaming
auditions?
their lines and belting out special attack names. This
That's
may
a
be an
terrible
intense
idea.
environment for some, but others thrive in it. So much so that
At that point, I should just rock up. Hold on. I have a bit for this. At that point, I should just rock up and show this. Curse you, Bale! I hereby vow you will rue this day. I'm sure I would win easily like that. I'm kidding.
they will propose to their partners
That
while
would be
decked
so
out
dumb.
in full cosplay. You know what's fucked up about you is I think that when in the future you will be a person where
I
your
deserve
wife
that.
proposes to you.
And I'll say no. I said, honey, we talked about this.
Oh, God. Honey, we talked about this is
Sora
crazy, though.
No, I was thinking Shinji's plug suit.
Oh,
Doesn't
God.
fit. It's way too tight.
Way too tight, sweetie. Get
It's
up
way
off
too
your
tight.
knees.
You can
Sweetie,
see
get up off your knees and
everything.
back into your mobility scooter and let's get the hell out of here.
Mobility scooter.
And pick up your tail, you dropped it. Other times, men have
You
proposed to
pick up the tail and it's all slick. It's like, what is this? It's dripping on the end. It's It clearly wasn't flared. You just drop it on the ground and walk away.
Partners in the middle of staging for a photo with an anime voice actor, which I've seen some of that. I don't think there's anything wrong.
Don't do that. Do not get unwilling third parties into your marriage proposals. That's just not cool.
I think that's odd. If you both are like, I'm obsessed with this thing, it's kind of cute to have the person there, and you have a photo of it.
No, I'm just making some.
And the actors are forcing them to be in the situation. Go along with it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Thank you, Hunter.
Propose for you. Do they get down on one knee?
I think in theory, people think that would be better, but I think like I would rather have the character cheering me on afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Goku. I think he's like a notorious dickhead, but
yeah, Sean.
But yeah, like,
don't do that in my booth.
you get consent from the voice
One
actor.
Of the most bizarre things you can
do the
see
marriage
at an anime
proposal, and then they come in with the
convention
voice.
is recruitment booths set up by the Army and the Marines. I don't know why they feel the need that this is the time or place to do this.
Gross. That's just disgusting.
Is it because the booths
Fuck
are so
outta
cheap,
here.
maybe? Or do they sponsor part of the event so the things are everywhere and then they are allowed a booth?
Ooh,
They're
they
probably
maybe
sponsored.
I think they're just trying to get fresh meat, body bags. Like they know that these people, they could throw these guys in the front line. To step on
Yeah, they throw them in the front lines to be blown up. Yeah, there's one less loose end.
I keep picturing Akiba. I just keep picturing Sora's walk around. Huh. The Army, huh?
Fucking Sora. Why Sora? Should be doing like JoJo or
interested in that thing before.
I don't know, someone from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Like the sign.
It's the biggest, most out of shape guy who's signing up.
It's me.
It's the fucking like
I'm ready
fedora
to get
guy.
hot. These brave soldiers post up in foreign territory, praying that random teenager in a wrinkled Ichigo robe will halt the entire con experience to drastically alter the course of their entire life. Nobody ever takes these booths seriously and will either ignore them or mess around on the pull-up bar they set up in full cosplay just to kind of show their strength, which is just a little, that's how you get some pussy at the con. Also, you know what's bad about the Army thing? You're gonna look even more stupid because, dude, you're the least dressed person here. You're in full military garb. I mean, like, you are the least interesting thing to look at.
If they were
Yeah, and I don't think anyone wants to look at the basic camo of the military when they could be looking at, I don't know, what's a good one? A free run cosplay.
pick a military anime, like Panzer Girls with guns or something.
Oh my god,
Cute little girls in tanks.
I've
So you're
heard
saying
of
would it just
that.
be the recruitment people are hot chicks in those outfits?
That counts as
I see.
cosplay?
I
I guess you're right.
But you set it
Cosplay
up
is-
like it's the anime
Camo.
show, and then at the end of the table you have a little recruitment thing where they take you.
By the way, this is the U.S. Army.
Honestly,
Yeah, they make
that
you
would be
sign
funny.
something. They don't
That would be
yeah.
better.
You come out. He's like, go in the kissing booth. Yeah, it's a photo ID booth. Shh, welcome to the Army. Anime congoers,
Here's
for the
your
most
enlistment
part,
papers.
keep it casual and just want to attend a few panels and grab some cool art. There is, however, a portion of the audience that is horned up and focused on getting their freak on as they
Oh,
oogle
God.
at cosplayers,
I'm
which I would
loving
say
deep
that's,
space.
it's got to be 99%.
Yeah, I'm
of them.
familiar
I mean, half
with
the time
it.
it feels like the anime conventions is just an excuse to look at cosplay or perform cosplay. Well, actually, a video on cosplayers would be good. Just cosplaying. Because I feel like ever since I was younger, it was like, it's a niche thing. Usually if you're like a pretty girl, even like 10, 15 years ago, cosplaying wasn't super normalized, I don't think. To the point where it would be like there would be mostly just cosplayers that would be paid to go to places because it's just like, oh, you can craft this shit really well. Because it wasn't.
At a time in the past, cosplayers that were really good were paid to go to events because they were really good and they could serve as basically mascots for things. And it was important and they were paid for it. And now everyone and their mother wants to do a cosplay, so they don't need to do that anymore. What anime conventions have you been in any locations I can stay far away? I've never been to an anime convention. I've been to a convention called Supernova that did have anime in it, but that was many years ago back in Australia.
Wasn't as common that like people were making YouTube videos how to make stuff or X, Y, or Z, so it was really like, this is my craft and maybe we'll make
it is a
outfits,
craft.
whatever. Now it feels like it's just,
Yeah, people do it for free now.
well, it's also like 3D printing's becoming more accessible.
Yes.
And like
Yeah,
now I feel
that's
like
what
there's
I'm
like
saying.
also things where it's like there's cosplaying websites where I can buy particular things or, you know, X, Y, or Z. And this doesn't just
Etsy.
go for men. As anime has become more and more mainstream, the divide between male and female gooners is slowly evening out. Both men and women will
Damn.
pay for fan service
good, at
events in
least.
which cosplayers say sensual one-liners or play out anime tropes like the Kaibadan, which is where
Okay,
someone
that's-
will slam their
that's
hand on
gross.
the wall beside you in a flirtatious and domineering fashion. Ooh-wee. We are getting into it now.
Oh,
Let me
God.
tell you. This is starting to look like my Instagram.
Do not make people who do not consent be part of your fetish. That goes for whatever the fuck that was too. Granted, it seems like both parties do consent, but again, if your fetish is out in the public, we reserve the right to make fun of you.
Reels. Some like girl like I've been seeing even like D&D. We went to a D&D convention. And it's like my favorite dungeon master said this line, or he'll be sit there and you'll see because he's far away and he'll do like. You look at the comments
for
again.
persuasion.
Totally. What do you say? That's for just me and him. But let's just say, and it's water drop emojis.
That's gross. Yeah, that's really gross.
I don't know. I've had people say it's juicy. Just makes you think of like two old wet sponges.
That's fucking
Juicy.
nice. I thought that was
Some would literally
molded
scream
food.
and crumple to the floor from sheer ecstasy, making it well worth the wait. Some will even go
Okay,
to
that was
random
just
cosplayers
impressive.
and influencers and ask
Also,
them to
Lucy
take
cosplay was
fan service videos, most of which are overly horny. Of course, anybody who says it's not, you're fucking lying. I've seen
It
there's
is
stuff
very
even
horny.
outside of anime. Women being like, if a guy dressed up as fucking Jason, grabbing a woman's throat at a thing and slamming her on a table, and you're like,
Did you just fucking kill her?
once again, I just think of the dad with his like milkmaid son, whatever. He's like looking over at that.
That was the milkmaid son getting slammed. Auto-son, take
Why
a
did I
picture.
come here? What is my life? Take my pictures to get fucking body slammed.
Take a picture. With the flash orders on, with the flash.
Thanking God his wife
I love
died
the fucking
early.
editing bits.
She couldn't see.
Yeah, his wife died early. You up there, Carol?
Is this what we wanted for our son?
I'm sure we could do. I don't know if that just you're just saying that you're basically like disappointing your gay son is what it sounds like. You gotta watch out.
That's not so much gay. It's just his interests they're embarrassing. It's not that he's gay.
Okay. Other young entrepreneurs will even carry signs advertising a service in which
God.
they step on people. Often they take photos of the occasion.
If you
presumably
pay for
to
that,
share with
honestly,
their
that's just
future
pathetic.
grandchildren. Of course. You used to have beautiful photos like, this is your grandmother here. And now it's going to be, this is me at Anime Con 2026.
Oh yeah, holy shit! I didn't think about
Your
that.
grandma's foot in some guy's mouth.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
$70 that day. How much is that in today's money, Grandma? $70.
No, that'd be
These
like
stomping sessions
$3.
attract a crowd. At this year's Anime Expo, a large group of people surrounded a man as he laid on the ground to have his groin playfully stomped on by a woman in a maid outfit, all while people yelled, "Foot job queen." What does that have to do with anime?
Not cool. That's just not
The man on the
cool.
ground bites his hand out of sheer pleasure. He's getting bricked up. Just this summer
Oh, yeah,
Anime
100%
Expo
he was.
2026, women were blessed with an interactive booth for Love in Deep Space,
I
a Chinese
fucking love
gacha
in
game.
Deep
When I
Space.
tell you this has been all I've seen, this is the reason why we did this video, is because I was like, what in the fuck is this? Even online.
Love in Deep Space is pretty much no, not deep fakes, deep space. It's basically book talk distilled into a gacha form. You know those quote unquote spicy books that women read? It's basically that, but the hot men are seen and it's gacha. It's basically gacha for women, except it's somehow even more horny. I don't know how. I mean, even fucking like Wuthering Waves, which is gacha with some very fan servicey character models, Cantarella, isn't as bad as Love in Deep Space.
There is a thing where people will obviously see this video. We'll see a video of a girl, like some masked Chinese guy, sexy, doing all this stuff, and obviously the girls will be like, oh.
And of course they are. Of course they are conventionally attractive. I'm
So
not
of
trying to
course
take away
we're
from
gonna
that.
come across and be like, this is fucking
Like, that
lame.
guy,
And there's
he was hot,
So many
100%.
things. It's like it's almost a cult. You can't just let us have anything, can you? Love in Deep Space. They're very reactive. A lot of fans will just be like, whatever, dude. It's for me and the girlies is usually what I see, but
Yeah, just keep it private.
Your whole identity's tied to something, and someone insults
yeah, it's the
it.
exact same reason why if someone's like, I don't like, if you're like, this is my favorite band, and someone's like, the band fucking sucks, you're like, no, I don't suck. Like, that's not what I said. Despite being an action RPG, most people only talk about the game because it's a dating sim featuring all sorts of gorgeous men. The booth, which was being referred to as
all
a
I've heard about it too,
zoo, allowed attendees to meet and take pics of their favorite boy crushes. They were seen hugging and kissing the hands of women as their boyfriends supported them.
We all went down here. God, I hope not. I
Even older women were there, excitedly holding onto leashes attached to the one cosplayer's neck. Which I will say, the amount of videos, it's nothing crazy, but it is a line, and it has been a tidal wave of like, oh my god, so much. It's
definitely a tidal wave.
There's straight fuck games out there.
Oh yeah, dude, Steam is filled with porn.
It's crazy. It's basically just like, it's the same kind of shit of like, I don't know, FNAF clip farmer fucking people too, where they're like, I've never played this game. They've definitely played the fucking game. Oh, I hope nothing bad happens here. Overreaction scare streamers.
Yeah, when they get scared, they go, ah, every single time they get scared. I never got that. I mean, of course, back in the day, like Mark and Jack were playing FNAF for the first time. A couple scares were genuine. And then after a while, every time they get the like really big scares, they're always the same. And then it's like, okay, we get it. You're playing up. And then later they have admitted that they do play up the scares a little bit, a lot. Then of course, now they don't really play up the scares much, if at all.
Singing clips, clip farming, right? This one, I think the opposite of that for female gooners is just being like, okay, this is hot. And flip over in the background, there's blurred, it's just like deep fucking. And they're like, no way! This is all nothing compared to the seismic wave of activity across the internet caused by a particular event that took place outside of an anime convention just this year. At Fan Anime Con San Jose, an unofficial event known as ParkCon takes place outside after the convention closes for the day. People use the space for cosplay meetups and to throw parties. Just let you know, the story is very funny. This year, a cosplayer set up coolers filled with mixture of juice and alcohol before dunking their feet inside and holding up advertisements for fresh feet juice, with obviously attractive women, or I guess just women, I don't really know, not all of them, well, maybe cut that. Put their feet
I'm sure
in
it was just
cooler.
women,
and
period.
Of course, guys are sitting there, they're drooling and shit. All of them act like they just got hit in the head with a bat. Oh my god, you know, that kind of thing. Signs advertise different levels of payments depending on the drink delivery method.
$30.
From a solo cup to spitting in their drink and even drizzling it into the customer's mouth from the cosplayer's foot. Unfortunately, the woman had to cross the spitting option out because not only was she physically unable to keep producing spit, but there were other vendors offering spit-based services, and it wasn't worth competing with their business, of course. I mean, when you're a young entrepreneur like that, you have to make changes. Fun fact! There was also a naked Gojo cock milking station next to her. Information is sparse on what exactly fans were paying for here, but it's good to know that there was something for the ladies as well. A little cock milking station, maybe a little, once again, an oil check. According to the feet juice vendor, one customer stuck their whole foot in her mouth. She also admitted she was originally trying to market an armpit-related event, but ended up subbing in for this one instead, which once again at
Jesus Christ. On one hand, I respect the hustle to make money. On the other hand, keep that shit in private. And the dudes need to get a fucking grip, man. Like, that's just pathetic. Why are you paying for that shit? And the women too, who also possibly could have paid for that. People pay for this. Apparently, I mean, people bought like Belle Delphine's bathwater back in the day. They go to DashCon to do this shit. Same. This can't be real. How's that real? I have no idea. It's damn near prostitution at that point because they are literally paying for a fetish. They're paying for the sexual gratification. It's no better than OnlyFans, except it's out in public. And they're also not, you know, getting naked. So yeah, it's a little better by that margin, but that's it. It's gross.
You're an entrepreneur. You have to do that.
Make that cheddar, man.
Hello?
Of course, this online Ask Me Anything led to many people in the replies asking what con she'll be at next. Others asked for way too many details about exactly how dirty her feet were and whether or not she was willing to ship batches internationally. It appears this trend might become a common thing, as we're already seeing similar events being set up even at this most recent anime expo. As uncomfortable as this may make the casual anime fan, at the very least, they can take solace in the fact that these aggressively horny acts are happening between consenting adults. Sadly,
you just know he was fully bricked up. He was like, I don't even want to go into any more detail. You just know he was bricked up. 1,000% bricked up. That is fucking disgusting. That is rank. That is just. I he paid for that too, which is even worse. Honestly, at this point, I'll take the fucking brain damage from having things thrown at me. What the fuck is that? Again, keep your fetishes to yourself. Don't subject others to it. If it's out in public, we have the right to make fun of you, and make sure it's with other consenting adults. Or make sure only other consenting adults have to experience it. And they make their own con for that. I don't know how to tell you this, Nero. Such things already exist. I've been cursed with knowledge of the internet I did not want. Anyway, back to the degeneracy.
Too many cases where people breach boundaries in awkward attempts to woo their cosplay queen. While eating at a restaurant neighboring the convention center, one Sailor Moon cosplayer recounted how a grown, shaking man approached her and her friend and asked how much it would cost to do something to him. What do we want? Do what to him?
I think that's
Is it the ambiguous thing of like, I want you to do something to me? Oh no, we're okay. All right. He walks off.
Yeah, I don't want to know what he wanted her to do.
It would be hard to say no. I'm eating at Denny's. I wonder if I give you $6,000, would you do something for me?
Yeah, that would catch my attention. $6,000.
Room 285.
Okay, at that point, I would call the police.
Want an hour back massage?
Oh, back massage? Yeah, of course. If that's it.
That's it. Yeah, that better be it. Back
6,000?
massage? That better fucking be it.
What you made it sound like is you were like, that's it?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do more.
Well, maybe.
I'll do more. It's crazy.
In a weirder scenario, one man with a hand fetish convinced a female attendant to let him use her hands to study for his art. She realized what was going on when he started getting a little into it before asking if he could start recording them. Is there there's hand fetishes out there?
Like, this is
Nick is
I
ready.
thought foot fetish was the only thing.
Yeah, well, I was picturing he's like taking photos.
Yeah, I know women are into hands. Women like the hands. Well, some women like the hands, which I never got. I thought men were into the feet. I didn't know men were into the hands too. I never understood the hands and feet thing. I was gonna divulge a little detail about myself, but I'll just say I would never got the hands and feet thing. It's just, why? Feet are gross and hands are gross too at times. It's very gross. Don't shake people's hands unless they're wearing gloves. That's okay.
Imagining like that hand jerking him off, or like.
Oh,
Well, yeah, that was gonna be a
God.
thing for is gonna be my hands for like a fanfic thing or whatever.
Or maybe AI scanning the hand.
Honestly, Nero, you're probably not wrong.
Puts on his VR headset.
I can safely say I've never used my VR headset
In the
for anything
future.
other than
At
games.
Any place. You can be dressed up, someone snaps a picture, boop, grok, make a 3D model.
People are gonna fucking the psychological tool.
Female lovers at
People are gonna be
where
like, it's gonna break people's fucking minds. If someone takes a thing, makes an AI render that you can download on like Steam and use a VR thing, and you're getting fucked, how does that not mentally destroy
That
you?
would destroy me. That would destroy
that
me.
I would probably
I'm not arguing.
How much money?
I would probably eat a bullet at that
Massage
point.
simulator? I wouldn't mind that. Socially awkward titties will shoot their shot
I'm sure there's
so
free
typically
ones.
that the cosplayers hardly respond, only for them to take offense at the lack of reaction and start hurling slurs at them.
Yeah, that's been a thing for many years.
Excuse me? That took a fucking left turn. Holy shit. I still love the one of the high five at Amaran's booth.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one.
What? Yeah, I've seen this. She just doesn't high five him.
Have you seen the one with the brother and sister yelling at each other at the anime con? Like storming down the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I don't know if I can do this. And then people are trying to come up. He's like, it's my sister.
What the fuck?
That is my sister.
And the dad's walking
That is
with
my
his stuff.
sister.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Odo-san, hurry up. The most
was that?
fascinating Gunner, however, is the one that proudly announces their excitement from the rooftops at the most recent anime expo.
If I were out in public and someone were to get down on their hands and knees and bark at me, I would just walk away. And if someone came up to me and was like, oh, can I get this? I would also just walk away.
People watching horror as a man
sorry, I don't like
hands
people.
and knees and barks at a Cammy and
they're scary.
Chun-Li cosplayer. For gooners that are too shy to make a scene, they can simply go to the
Fucking
18 plus
Nutaku.
zones of most
Oh,
conventions
that is very
and purchase
close.
lewd body pillows and other gooner paraphernalia.
Yeah, of
But for
course,
those
that's
who aren't
fucking
afraid to take off their
Genshin.
limiters and let their freak flag fly, there's a variety of horned up activities
Yes,
to
brain
indulge
self-defense,
in.
100%.
One infamous video from Anime Expo 2018 shows off the
What
Imagined
the
VR
fuck?
booth, where attendees could take turns strapping on a VR headset and have sex with an assortment of anime women. To enhance the experience, you can interact with what looks like a translucent blow-up
fuck?
doll. with
I
its
don't
own
think this video
trackers
is getting
attached to it.
monetized.
People went hard. I don't know how much of this was ironic or how much it was real, but it was
Surely that's not
even
real.
Even I was like, you got to stop this.
Yeah,
There's no way that
stop.
this was just a casual
At that
thing
point,
just there, right?
that's just fucking public
Amandras's
indecency.
Deku from My Hero Academia happily pounds away as a sea of people
How do
watching
you
and
have
cheer
no
alongside
shame?
him. Some attempt to go down on the blow-up doll and bust out as many positions as they can muster to ensure the audience knows
How do
they,
you have
in
no
fact, know
shame
how to
doing this
plow.
shit?
Ooh, that's a good
Like
like.
peacocking.
Exactly. You take the
Ladies.
headset and you see who's wet.
Ladies, gentlemen,
Yeah.
take notes.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of my boobs?
Beep. Beep. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking submarine down there.
Yeah,
People
it's
have
just
been caught
nothing.
up at these public conventions being horned up in more ways than one. Security officers
she
that have
wearing
worked
nothing?
at anime conventions, for example, have seen some especially depraved stuff. One recounts an attendee frantically claiming that someone might have been having a heart attack in the bathroom. After asking if he was okay, the sweaty attendee walked outside and it was revealed that he was masturbating over pictures he took of his favorite cosplayer earlier that day. Why do we need to say this?
that's just
Why did we
gross.
we're in an hour. Can we skip along? What are
Yeah,
we doing here?
please.
According to a past attendee, another security guard had to throw out foul-smelling, neck-bearded man dressed in a schoolgirl outfit because he appeared
Oh,
to be not
God.
wearing any underwear. He was giving someone
God.
the brain. Been over at a booth and seeing a little goat brain.
That's fucking nasty.
Is that a tumor? After refusing to comply, he was forced up from
that
his
a
seat,
tumor?
only for a shit-covered butt plug to fall onto the floor. We have no way to verify any of this. What are we
What
doing?
is
Nick?
wrong
He was
with
permanently banned
people?
soon after. Thank God the writers put that in there too. He was permanently banned, and he was permanently banned soon after. For those who want to
Soon
meet
after? I
their
would have
dream
been banned
cosplay
immediately.
babe, all hope is not lost. In fact, there are often 18+ fan-run speed dating events at Anime Expo that allow people to potentially
No.
meet their soulmate in just under 3 minutes.
You
This
aren't
year,
meeting your
however,
soulmate
the
there, I
Con Crush
promise.
Speed dating panel appeared to
There's
be
better ways
90%
to
men,
meet
So
people.
it became more of a place to just make friends and talk
Don't ask me. I'm a VTuber.
about anime. Ladies, ladies, ladies.
Ladies, where are you? I don't think there's any ladies here.
Just a hunch. That's how you lose soulmates. Exactly.
Well,
Especially if it's recorded.
I have nothing to say. My brain is dead.
Oh my God,
It's
the
impossible
fucking
for us not
basement.
to poke fun at some of the wackier aspects of this community. However, that doesn't mean everyone who goes to one of these events is some sort of gooner maniac or some kind of fucking weirdo.
No,
We get that,
absolutely
right?
not,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously. Conventions are a wonderful thing and a part of an experience that is understanding, and part of the experience is understanding that there's sometimes going to be extreme fans. So long as they're
Yeah.
not getting in the way of everyone's good time, it's nothing to take too seriously.
That's
They're not
too
committing
far.
Crimes.
That was too far. That was way
Then
too
it's
far. That's
fine.
straight up sexual
I'd say
assault.
Anime conventions are, it's something. So if you're going to one, watch out. Bring some hand sanitizer. You need some hand sanitizer.
Bring a lot of hand sanitizer and some
You're at any
gloves.
convention, really.
And a
Come on.
mask.
Always bring a hand sanitizer. I had
And
my
You know, just bring a
brother's
hazmat suit.
friend
Just cosplay
specifically
backwards
does-
guy.
He calls it his con tour, but he goes to a shitload of anime conventions literally just to get laid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
works.
that's
It
pathetic.
works. I mean, he's an attractive guy,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, he'll like pull like 2 or 3 girls like every convention.
Man,
That's just gross.
That just
Fuck
seems like-
out of here.
not worth it.
Not worth it is putting it mildly. I am not. I'm gonna hide this thumbnail because that's nasty. Anyway, that was something. I think we're all a little pained after whatever the fuck that was. But yeah, quite a video is putting it mildly. I've scared off a lot of people from watching this. I thought it would be a little sillier. I don't know why I always think Papa Meat videos will be sillier than they actually are. I think I just have bad luck with my Papa Meat pulls. Oh well. It was a little funny. There were some funny things, but what have we learned today? What is the message to take away? The message is don't harass people, keep your fetishes private, don't do things without other people's consent, and if you do decide to do your own fetish in public with other consenting adults, we all reserve the right to make fun of you. That is also not the message. The final message is just be normal. Don't assault people. Don't go over the top. Just enjoy what's there. Just be as you would at grandma's house or at your friend's house, provided you are friends with normal people and not complete gooners. Just be normal, please. That goes for both the men and the women and the people who sell things like feet water. You must be put on you must be put under surveillance. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking through this, YouTube. I hope you are still here and haven't been too disgusted. Tomorrow's going to be something a little nicer. Actually, tomorrow's a game, so it'll probably will be nicer. It'll be pretty hard to beat this in terms of gross. But thank you very much for coming. Twitch chat, say bye to YouTube. This was a weird one, but the next react, I can assure you, will be much better than whatever the hell this was. Bye, YouTube. Bye. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I upload daily. Check out all the links in the description, I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to suggest other things you'd like to see me react to down in the comments or over on the Discord, which you can find in the description. Thank you very much to my patrons, I love you guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitch because I stream twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday, and on Sundays for reactions as well. But that's gonna do it for me. I thank you all very much for your patronage.